Welcome back to the classics. The last one, we revisited our first ever game on Ramble Gaming, Kirby's Adventure, and it was really nice, honestly. Today, we're going to play Pac-Man, which I believe is the oldest game of all of these, but it's considered last because I think it took a while to port the actual, arcade Pac-Man. This is two-player, though. Anyways, there was an earlier version of Pac-Man, I believe, on this. On the NES, but I don't know exactly the differences between them, or as to why one of them is I don't know. I don't know the whole, I guess, history behind Pac-Man on the Nintendo consoles. Just to know that there is one. I mean, that's all I can tell you. Yeah, I mean, what is there really to say about Pac-Man? We're this little, pizza thing. We're running away from these assholes. You can eat them if you get the power pellet. You have to get the little baby pellets. You're very hungry. You're a very hungry boy. Yep. That's about how I expected that one to end. I don't like the way Pac-Man dies. It's kind of creepy. Oh. Oop. Alright. We did it. we beat Pac-Man. Alright. So on the next episode, no, we're gonna play this for another 8 minutes or so. But yeah, I mean, I guess my history with the Pac-Man series, there isn't much of one. I guess I've played... I've played the original Pac-Man here, of course. I think I've played some of Super Pac-Man. I don't remember the differences. It's been a long time. I was very young. We had a plug-and-play Namco thing, which is how I played a lot of these games originally. I've played, Pac-Man World, which is a very different kind of game. I don't know, it was fun. It's a... Why is he walking away from me? I thought he was the aggressive one. Anyways, I don't know the whole Pac-Man, history. I know this game has, I don't know, a long and... I don't know, kind of... Ah, shit. I'm not good at this game. The game has a long and storied history. There's, I believe, books on this game. There's probably a documentary or two. It's Pac-Man. What do you want me to say? Yeah, man. Going from Kirby's Adventure to this one, it's just I don't know. It's night and day. I guess those two games are over a decade apart in age, aren't they? Games from 1980 or so. And then Kirby's Adventure, I believe, is 92. What was I thinking? But, it's just impressive just how far, video games really went in that decade. And just, think about, how far they've come now. I mean, think about, current games, compare them to this. I mean, here in Pac-Man, it's one screen, really. It's... Your goal is to get the little power pellets. Oh, that was creepy there. The eyes. And then look at today's big games, right? You have Diablo 4 is in beta right now. You have what's the game that just came out? Shoot, what was that game that just came out? There's a game that just came out. The Resident Evil 4 remake. It's just yeah, compare this to Diablo 4, Resident Evil remake, Starfield, Tears of the Kingdom, it's really impressive what this industry has kind of evolved into over the decades. And it's gonna be interesting to see what comes next. Ooh, I'm boned. I'm super boned. They all surrounded me. Is that a game over? I think so. No, I get one more chance. Yeah, I don't even know where we go from here. Like VR, I don't know. VR is kind of like I don't really have a whole lot of faith in VR. I think it's still very gimmicky, and yeah, like, oh shoot, I'm gonna regret having left that down there, but I don't know. I don't think it's. I mean, for starters, it's not at all an accessible medium yet. Medium. It's not really. Oh, come on. Whoa. Okay. Well, that was that run. But yeah. I don't think VR is ever going to be like the primary way to play games. I think it's always going to be around. I mean, it's been around for over a decade at this point. But I think it's always going to be like an option. I think PlayStation's going to keep trying to push it. And good for them. I mean, just like pushing new technology is always cool. But I don't know. I think some of the big issue is just a lot of people just feel sick playing VR. And I mean, what are those people going to do? Like if like VR was to say become the norm in gaming. I mean, I don't know. And then the price of getting into actually like decent VR, it's just exclusionary. And I don't think that really has too much of a future in gaming. Other than continuing to be like a kind of a niche way to experience games. There will always be like cool VR experiences, and that's nice and all, but it's not going to be like the lasting change. I don't know what would be though. I mean, I don't know. I guess like it's like less like the way we experience games and just the more the way like games like get like released and then like I guess what am I trying to say here? I don't know. I think game streaming is going to become more and more prevalent as becomes a more viable way to play games for people. And then I think, yeah, the whole expanding into into like multimedia franchises, like is the case with some of the bigger names like Pokemon, Mario, and The Last of Us. I think that's going to keep happening. And I think, yeah, you're going to continue to see the games industry emulate Hollywood more and more, for better or worse. And then, yeah, the whole $70 games thing is here to stay, and frankly, it was just a matter of time. Games have been incredibly cheap, and they did not go up from inflation over the past 20 years. So them going up to $70, yeah, it does suck, especially if you're outside of the U.S. In Europe and Australia, that's gonna really suck. Even Canada, it's gonna be pretty expensive. So that's a shame, but it's all right. Can I salvage this? I think I can. Nice. But yeah, shoot, I'm just like focusing on this. I'm like, I got it, cool. So yeah, it's not the best thing for consumers, and I know the word consumer in the gaming sense is a very loaded term. That means a lot of things, and I don't know. It is kind of a stupid term actually, because like, I mean, customers is one thing, but like, it's like consumers. I don't know. It's another whole thing, because it doesn't include people who just buy the games, but just I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I guess greater point is we're done with Pac-Man. Basically, we have 9 seconds left. And yeah, I got like 3 game overs in 10 minutes, so that's cool, right? All right, my high score is 11, 8, 10. Literally unbeatable. Nobody will ever beat that score, and that's cool. All right. So, as we sit here on fucking Shadow, it's so stupid. All right, I'm going back here to the home screen, and we're just going to like look through this as I kind of discuss the future of the classics. Ooh, big exciting. So, we have played all of these games on here now. We have gone through the NES Classic Library, and it's an achievement. I'm, I guess, proud of myself for getting through this. And so what comes next? We are going to continue this series onto a Season 2, if you will. A Super Season 2. It'll probably start up this week. We'll see, but I think it will. So, get ready for the Classics Season 2. No, that's misleading. Oh, yeah, no, that's fairly misleading. Bye, guys.